So back in 2019, right before COVID hit, I bought a box of 2019 Panini Optic Donruss football cards, and I got a redemption card in it. So like a sign or like an autographed patch card. But it was a redemption card, so you got to take the code, put it into the website, and then they mail it out to you once the card's ready to be mailed out. In 2019, about 2 days ago, no, yesterday, I got a package. Had no idea what it was, who it was from. It was my Miles Sanders rookie Optic Donruss 2019 Panini football autograph patch card. And it looks clean. I don't know if
that's pretty legit.
I don't know if it's worth anything.
I don't know who Miles Sanders is.
It's 17 to 25. There's only 25 printings of that card. So I've always wanted to, because I've played like card games and I've dabbled in like sports cards and stuff, and I've always wanted to send something to like Beckett or PSA or something to get graded. I think I'm just going to send that for the hell of it, but I got to figure out what I think it's going to be worth first.
Honestly, this thing looks really clean. This is like something that I would keep for a very long time.
Oh yeah, like I said, I want to send it off to get graded and then hold on to it, and who knows, maybe it'd be worth something. I haven't looked into Miles Sanders at all to tell you if he's any good or not, but
what about Dion?
Dion shows up, runs the 40 and says, "I'm leaving." Cue the music. Episode 17, and I really hope it's 17 because I didn't think about it before we hit record, but welcome to the Desert Dad Sports Podcast. Phil G, say what's up to the people.
What up, people, on a opening football weekend?
On an opening football weekend.
It was pretty good, man. I thoroughly enjoyed an actual weekend with football.
I did too.
And I usually don't say that.
Yeah, as far as fantasy goes, like I don't really pay attention a whole lot, and I haven't really paid attention, but I'm pretty sure, Boo Dogs got me blown out pretty bad, so I haven't really been paying all that attention. As we're watching this, or as we're recording this, we have in the background the Monday Night Football game. Literally looking at the start of the fourth quarter right now, 17-13. Seattle's been winning the entire game. Geno Smith is looking pretty damn good today. I don't have stats and stuff pulled up at the moment, but Geno Smith's been looking pretty good.
Come on, DK.
I need DK to score a touchdown, and I need the Broncos to win the game. So we're running out of time here in a 17-13 game.
What is that for, like a parlay?
Yeah, I got a little parlay going. So I need, I think Russell Wilson had to have, I think it's 250, I think it was 253.5 is what it was. So I need 254 passing yards. Jerry Jeudy scored a touchdown, needed that. I need DK with a touchdown, and I need the Broncos to win. I put like $20 on it. I don't remember what the odds were, but I think it's just shy of 350 total winnings to include the 20, if I remember correctly. Real quick, 21 for 25, 191.
DK's got 7 for 36. It's not terrible.
Well,
it's going to give me a few points.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got him on your
fantasy
team. Dude, screw fantasy football. So, kind of just going through the games, like the reason, I'm getting my days screwed up. It's Tuesday when this is coming out on the 13th. So real quick, just some bookkeeping stuff. We're going to back the podcast up from Monday, Thursday to probably either Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday. And the reason
Tuesday, Friday.
Tuesday, Friday is probably going to work better. And the reason that we're doing that is for football specifically. We can record on Monday nights during the Monday Night Football game and kind of talk about that live as it's happening.
Ooh.
Wow.
Goodness.
Yeah, that's the problem. We're gonna get distracted over here watching the game and shit. But we're gonna move things back a day or up a day, I guess, for the sake of being able to cover all the games. We're not having to like record on Sunday when not all the games are done, and then it gets weird.
Hey, his name is Chubb.
Got him. So going back to Thursday, we had the Bills in Los Angeles facing the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams were actually the underdog coming into this game, which shocked me. But a 31-10 blowout was a little unexpected. Like I considered taking the Rams, betting on the Rams to win the game. I'm glad I didn't, because I'd have been depressed.
You know, I don't know, man. Just purely seeing what they did to the Rams, I was very thoroughly surprised. I didn't think that the Bills would come out like that and just. Actually, what I really want to say is, who is it? Who's their quarterback? Josh Allen.
Josh
right?
Allen.
God,
26 for 31, 297 passing yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Dude,
and
when
then
he ran that ball.
He was also the leading rusher with 10 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
When he ran the ball and stretched it out over the end zone.
Yeah. Dude showed out.
I'm like, damn, this kid wants this game. I mean, he got a little embarrassed last year, so.
Yeah.
I think that was
the overtime game?
I think that was his redemption.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Because, the Bills have been a threat for last year for sure, and I'm not the best NFL guy in the world, but I think 2 years ago the Bills were a threat, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So they're going to be a problem.
It's a really good thing they didn't open up against the Bengals.
Why?
Because remember when we were watching that game?
No.
It was Bengals Steelers, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
That was a terrible game.
Yeah. So, yeah, talking about the Bengals Steelers game, it was so the Bengals are down 6. I think it was I'm bad at math. 14-20? 14-20. Yeah, 14-20, time expiring. Bengals score a touchdown, PAT with no time on the clock.
Then they put time on the clock. They put 4 seconds back on the clock.
Yeah, but that really didn't matter. That was just a kickoff. So the Steelers block the PAT. We go to overtime,
which doesn't happen in the NFL unless here's what I want. I want to get this out. Okay.
The NFL is good for a tie every year.
I want to get this out. If you whiff on a chip block, so you take the outside guy as a tight end. Are you kidding me? That dude would be put on waivers if I was the general manager. You're out of here, buddy. You have one job.
It happens.
How?
Because it happens. We all can't be perfect, dog. It
Stuff
happens.
like that just doesn't happen. You win a game. Instead, they lost the game.
Yeah, no, they did. They go to overtime. The Bengals kick another field goal. No, yeah. So the PAT gets blocked. We go to overtime. Bengals kick a field goal. No dice. Steelers kick a field goal, no dice. And then I think the Bengals turned it over, and then the Steelers kicked a field goal with no time on the clock in overtime to win 23-20. A wild ending, dude, for just the overtime was worth the price of admission, in my opinion. Just a lot of weird things were happening. Some of the other Sunday games here pretty quick. Saints beat the Falcons 27-26.
Which is weird.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, the Saints and the Falcons, for me, are like good teams.
How about Jameis Winston?
That aren't threatening anything.
He's getting another chance to be a football player.
Yeah. He went 23 for 34, 269 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Can't be mad at that. That was a good day.
I honestly always liked the guy, man. He's just got charisma.
Yeah. I completely agree.
He just had bad, I guess, experience. I don't know how to put it. It's just all bad since he got to the league.
No, I hear you.
Shit, when he was in college, it was bad, stealing crab legs and shit.
I forgot all about that. Hey, at least he wasn't Manti Te'o's girlfriend. The Bears.
But who was?
Damn, nobody, actually. The Bears beat the 49ers 19-10. Nobody cares about that game. Dude, I tell you what, I don't know if the Eagles are any good, but the Lions played them tough, 38-35.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins smacked the Patriots 20-7.
I had Nick Folk as the kicker. Thanks for nothing. You got me a point, you piece of shit.
That was my entire team this year. Tua went 23 for 33, 270 and a touchdown.
Do you like Tua?
I don't have an opinion yet. How about that? It's not that I don't like him. I just don't like him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very neutral on him right now. Like, I don't really have an opinion.
Don't hate him.
Yeah, I don't hate him. Yeah, I don't. I'm very neutral.
He's not going to be the first guy I pick to be the quarterback of my
Oh
franchise.
no, absolutely not. But he's still got time. He's only in his third year.
Third, yeah, maybe fourth, third.
The Ravens put it on the Jets in New York, 24-9. How about Washington? How about Carson Wentz going 27 for 41? So not the greatest accuracy in the world, but he had 313 yards and 4 touchdowns. No, it's not bad. They threw a lot. Throw 41 passes.
He plays in Washington now?
Yeah, 28-22 over the Jaguars. I'd like to see Trevor Lawrence be good in this league. I just don't think it's going to happen in Jacksonville.
Well, not in Jacksonville. No, nobody can be good in Jacksonville.
Yeah, he tried to be.
The Cardinals shipped Calais Campbell to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And he didn't do a single thing.
No.
It's kind of sad.
The Browns get the first win of the year, 26-24 over the Panthers in Carolina.
Over the Baker Mayfields.
Over the Baker Mayfields. Nick Chubb, 22 carries for 141 yards, no touchdowns.
He said Nick Chubb.
Shut up. Oh, hey, here's one for you. The Colts and the Texans go down to Houston, and they can't find a winner in that game. It's a 20-20 tie. You love that.
I can't stand. If anybody wants to comment on Facebook, can you stand? We're probably going to put up a poll. Would you rather?
Well, everybody's going to say no.
Would you rather have a tie?
No.
Well, hold on. Well, I mean, maybe we could do the poll a different way. Like, hey, comment what the league should do. To negate the tie.
Yeah, because I don't like ties. I mean, I understand they have a place, and I think the thought process around it
not
is
in professional football.
Well, no, I don't. I agree completely with you, but I think the thought process around it is how long are we going to sit here and keep playing until somebody wins the game? You know what I mean?
They get paid millions of dollars, however long it
well,
takes.
I hear you, but kids got school on Monday, dog. They gotta get home.
They got ish to do.
Damn, that was a hit. The New York Football Giants go into Tennessee and beat the Titans, 21-20.
Hey, so real quick, I just got a message, and we need to get this out. We need to light this candle so I can see if it smells like a root beer float.
It does. Trust me.
Well, let's light it.
I'm not going to do that like live right now because then it requires me getting up, going in the room. I'm trying to get to these scores so we can talk about some more stuff. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
The Vikings put it on the Pack, 23-7.
Shout out to Kirk Cousins, bringing me some points home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 23 for 32, 277 passing, and 2 touchdowns. And then Mr. Cook had 20 carries for 90 yards, and Mr. Jefferson had 9 receptions for 184 and 2 touchdowns. It sucks to be Aaron Rodgers. He made his bed. And he couldn't get out, and now he's all by himself on a terrible Green Bay
Good defense. Offense. Good defense, bad offense.
Yeah, it wasn't very good if they gave up 23 to the Vikings.
Well, I mean, what was that?
I don't know. That was nowhere close to where it needed to be. Well, he got hit, too.
So, yeah, I don't understand why Aaron Rodgers even came back.
He wants to play football.
Well, if you want to play football, go to a different team.
Did he not try?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. I'll be honest, I don't pay that much attention. But
his man bun is ugly.
Yeah, it's bad.
Can't stand him.
So we're gonna skip one of these games because we're gonna talk a lot about it. But moving down this list at ESPN or ESPN,
don't even bring that score up.
We have to bring it up here. So the Las Vegas Raiders go into Los Angeles. Yeah, the Chargers are in Los Angeles.
Chargers won that game.
Are they in Los Angeles or San Diego?
They are in Los Angeles.
Okay, they did move. Yeah, the Raiders lost 24-19. Your boy Derek Carr, though, 22 for 37, 295, and 2 touchdowns.
I almost picked him up on fantasy.
I
almost did it.
I like Derek Carr. Like I am not a Raiders fan, but Derek Carr is a very consistent dude.
Most of those yards, dude, were to a guy who should still be on the Packers with old Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, you mean Devontae Adams that had 10 receptions for 141 yards and 1 touchdown?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good for the Raiders. I'm glad they lost. I needed that touchdown so bad. Yeah, moving right along, the Dallas Cowboys, not America's team, got that ass kicked. That's actually not that bad of an ass beating, but 19-3.
It's not that bad of an ass beating, but what it looked like on Sunday Night Football was bad.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If you, we'll talk about it. Go ahead, get through the rest of the scores.
Yeah, well, no,
We'll talk about
I
it.
only got one more score to talk about.
Damn it.
So it sucks for the I'm not a Cowboy fan. I want to see the Cowboys lose every single game of the year. But at some point, something has to give in Dallas.
It's called Jerry Jones.
I mean, he's the common denominator. You know what I mean? Like, Dak Prescott gets hurt. Who do they have left to be their backup quarterback? It's some dude with the last name of Rush that nobody's ever heard of, and I only know that because I was talking to somebody else about it earlier today.
And I believe he's out for the next 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's 6 to 8 is what he's looking at.
They have laid their own bed. Now they have to also lay in it.
Yeah, see, and again, we're from Arizona. We're naturally Arizona sports fans, and we know what it's like to live in an abysmal sports state. Mm-hmm. We know what it's like to not be good at anything ever. But at some point in Dallas, man, something has to give. Like, it's almost painful for even the people that want to see him lose now. It's just so bad.
Well, we might laugh and make funny on how, hey, Jerry Jones is a common denominator. A lot of the thing is that, hey, in the 90s, Jerry Jones brought winning teams, and that's really what it is. He won right away.
Yeah.
And there was no...
Wait, you said he brought or bought?
Same difference.
Okay, I'm with it.
They were winning teams. So Cowboys fans were, oh, hey, this is going to last forever.
Yeah. No.
And it doesn't in football. That shit does not last forever. You have to continually build teams.
Yeah.
And you have to look at teams like, I hate to say it, but like the Steelers.
I hate the Steelers.
Those guys just continually build.
Are they calling that a touchdown?
I don't think so.
They're deliberating. I like that they're coming in.
They're just going to call a touchdown because they want to be able to review it.
Oh, no, they called it incomplete. That was hard to tell. It was on the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, so they're living off past championships. Really, it's really what it is. And all the Dallas Cowboys fans, I don't know. I don't know.
That tells you there's no green. That's a good call. Beautiful call.
So it is what it is with the Cowboys. Like, yeah, Jerry Jones is a common denominator, but Jerry Jones is not getting rid of the team. So you can just.
Zeke has never reached his potential. And I just don't think Dak Prescott is a very good quarterback. And I like Dak Prescott. I really do. I think you talk charisma. I think that dude plays the part very well. But, dude, he just looks like a deer in the headlights, man.
Some of the
that was nice. Now I need DK to score.
It's coming. It's coming back.
It's going to be a hold.
It's going to be a hold on the offense.
Well, yeah. Oh, they called a false start.
We need to stop narrating the game.
Yeah, because people are going to be like, man, what are they talking about?
So all I have to say about that situation, because I'm on the outside looking in, is maybe Jerry Jones needs to step away and just kind of be the owner.
Yeah, and let somebody else
manage the team and just shut up.
So
you have
basically him and Robert Sarver need to go away and hang out together.
Yeah, you have an $8 billion team, like. And at the same time, Jerry Jones, you are not getting any younger. So,
dude, that dude's got to be like 112.
Yeah, he's done well for himself.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think is there one more score that we got to talk about?
Yeah, so, again, being Arizona fans, the Kansas City Chiefs put it on the Cardinals, dude.
Oh, yeah.
44-21.
And it was exactly how I felt like it was going to be honest.
30 for 39, 360 yards and 5 touchdowns.
You can't do nothing about that, man.
Yeah, you can.
Arizona's defense is just terrible.
It's abysmal, dude.
And we knew it was going to be bad.
And it didn't take but 2 drives to look at this and say this is going to be a rough day.
I read a I think it was a quote or something, or it was a Facebook post. It said the Arizona Cardinals Super Bowl hopes were gone in the second drive.
Yeah.
I
That
kind
was,
of chuckled
but see,
at it.
that's a good example of when you don't play any of your starters in the preseason.
It could be, yes. But at the same time, it's a good example of how you don't bring quality defensive players into your team in the offseason because all they did was focus on the offense.
I guess my preseason comment is more for the offense, not so much the defense.
Yeah, and at the same time, like, they had to know they weren't going to outduel the Kansas City Chiefs without a guy like DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, and then
You're just not. That threat is it's a real threat, man.
JJ's still hurt.
It's a real thing. And JJ Watt doesn't help by not being active to be able to play a damn football game.
It's gonna be a rough season for the Arizona Cardinals, I think.
I think they'll still be a winning team. I just
I completely agree.
I think that they're gonna go into the the postseason. Sorry,
the
hobbling.
They got the Raiders next. This should be a good game. The Rams, I can see putting it on them. They should beat the Panthers. They should beat the Eagles. The Seahawks game could be competitive. The Saints, I'm not a big Saints fan. I'm not a big Vikings fan. Meh. They play the Seahawks again in a month. They play the Rams again after that. They should be able to smack the Niners and the Chargers. The Patriots are going to be bad. The Broncos game should be good. The Bucks game could be good. They should beat the Falcons. I don't care for the Niners.
They play that Bucks game in Arizona, so that's going to help out a little bit.
It is in Arizona. You're right. It's a home game. I don't know, man. I think it's going to be an interesting year.
Yeah, it's
for the Cardinals.
It's going to be a telltale year for old Cliff.
Yeah.
This is his season. He needs to show what he's bringing.
The hard thing for me is signing Kyler Murray. I think I let him play through the contract year, man. Because if he doesn't get it done this year, you're stuck with him, and you know what you're stuck with.
You're stuck with him regardless.
No, they could have held on to him.
No, because you, as a franchise, you cannot draft a guy like that and just cut him loose.
Why the hell not?
You can't.
The Browns have been doing it for a decade.
The Cardinals are not the Browns, though.
They were.
They're not at that. They're not that bad.
They were bad, but they weren't that bad.
Like, since 2008, they've been somewhat consistent.
Yeah, I mean,
actually, like 2006.
Yeah,
they've been somewhat consistent. Like, but not to the level of other teams or other franchises that, we actually expect to win. That's how I would put it.
And that's how you should. I mean, I think that's what made the playoffs in the NBA last year so kind of depressing, is you expected a lot more from the Phoenix Suns, and for them to get bounced out in the second round was pretty disappointing. This old Denver game, it's gonna be a good finish. There's 6:13 to go. Seahawks are up 17-16. The Broncos just kicked a field goal a little bit ago.
Yeah, Russell Wilson really isn't getting it going, huh?
No,
I thought he would come out and just.
He's kind of flinging it around. I mean, he's got 315 yards passing. He's 24 for 35 at the moment with one touchdown. So he's got my yardage. The problem is I just don't think there's going to be enough time for DK to score a touchdown and the Broncos still win the game.
We're going to find out right here.
Oh, yeah, we are.
I don't need decaf to even win my
Well,
fantasy,
I need him for the parlay. And it's only $20, but I still don't want to be losing.
I'm with it, dude. If we can get you a parlay.
I would love to start the year with a good parlay win. But there's a couple other things I want to talk about here.
Go ahead.
What the fuck happened in South Bend on Saturday?
That's weird.
No, it's not. On Saturday morning, I sat at Dutch Bros. I looked at the Notre Dame Marshall game. I looked at the Baylor BYU game. And I looked at the Appalachian State Texas A&M game. All games that I wanted to bet on. Well, I couldn't find the BYU game on the app for whatever reason, so I wasn't able to bet on that one. But I considered placing money on all three of those games. And what you ended up with was...
Glad you didn't.
Oh, I really wish I would have, because I was going to bet underdogs on all three of the games.
Oh, you were?
Oh, 100%.
You're an idiot, then.
Yeah, why would I... I'm not betting for bunk odds, because I ain't betting a lot of money. But Marshall ends up putting it... No, they didn't put it on, but they did exactly what Notre Dame's good at doing and beat Notre Dame. I said that all ass backwards. But Marshall goes into South Bend, takes a 26-21 win. That's their second win against the top 10 team.
You remember how we were talking?
No. That's App State. Sorry, wrong game.
You remember how we were talking about how you pick and choose games?
Yes.
This is where you mess up, man. Mm-hmm. This is exactly what happens.
I hate that I have a hard time betting money like that.
Yeah.
And then I fucking threw money on this stupid parlay thinking the Broncos were going to come into Seattle and win. I really did. I didn't think Geno was going to play, but he's playing. Appalachian State survives to beat number 6 Texas A&M 17-14.
That's huge.
And then just quickly looking at the Baylor game.
There's no way that you were going to bet Appalachian State.
I considered both games.
Oh,
just
no.
why not App State? Because every now and again they're good at doing it. Every now and again. It's only
Michigan.
twice. No, the Marshall game is the one I really put a lot of thought into. Notre Dame's always going to choke. You know what I mean? What are they? They were
not against Marshall.
Hey,
Jeez.
Matthew McConaughey. We are Marshall. I'm pretty sure it was Matthew McConaughey. I feel like there was another college game in here I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember what it was, and I'm kind of scrolling. Alabama beat Texas. Georgia over Sam.
Alabama beat Texas, but not by much.
It was a 1-point game. That's right. They kicked
They kicked the field goal with like 3 seconds left to go.
Yeah, that sounds about right. What else are we looking at? The Michigan game. Clemson beat Furman. Oklahoma smacked Kent State. USC put it on Stanford. Oklahoma State beat up on old ASU a little bit.
Which is expected.
Wow. Number 20, Kentucky, 26. Number 12, Florida, 16. In the swamp. This is the first I'm seeing of this. That's crazy. Kentucky's 0-2 this year. 2-0 this year.
Yeah, and after Florida came off that magical win.
Yeah. Hate to see it, brother. I don't remember what other game I wanted to talk about, but I really felt like there was a college game that I wanted to speak on a little bit, but I'm not coming up with it here. Number 25, Houston gets beat by Texas Tech 33-30. Even in basketball, you're 22-25, like you might as well not even have that ranking.
I agree.
It's just I get it. It's the rankings got to end somewhere, and there's so many damn teams. Why not stretch it out to 25? But whatever.
We need to find something to not agree on.
No, I don't think we necessarily do. Let's pull up the week 2 schedule in the NFL. Just kind of see what we got going on here. That's preseason Hall of Fame week 1, week 2. Thursday night we get the Chargers at Arrowhead against the Chiefs. Ooh. That's going to be an ass beating.
Let's. You
want to do a pick'em?
We're doing pick'ems. Yeah, let's do pick'ems.
So do we need to write this down? I feel like I need to write this down because I'm not going to go back and listen to this and write them all down.
I mean, you don't have to write them down. I can put them on my phone.
Right there. Grab a pen.
I just touched piss.
What the hell? What the hell?
What the? Yeah, pick'ems would be good. So let's do it. Run us through it.
All right. So Chargers Chiefs. Next question.
I don't know. I'll take Chargers.
All right.
Well, just cause. Why not? Pick them.
I think you're an idiot.
I probably am, but
Jets at the Browns.
I'll probably take the. Oh man.
That's an iffy one. I'm going Browns all day.
Yeah, I'll go with the Browns on that one.
The Washington Commanders at the Detroit Lions.
The Commandersons?
Jesus.
I'll take Washington. Washington.
Yeah, I think you got to take Washington.
Washington.
I'm trying to write as fast as I can, and I'm scribbling. The Buccaneers at the Saints.
Bucks.
I agree. Where else we got? Okay, this is an interesting one. The Panthers at the New York Football Giants.
Panthers.
I'm going to go Giants.
Tight. Oh, Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah. The Patriots at the Steelers.
Steelers.
I agree. I think that's got the potential to be a blowout, I think.
Probably, yeah.
The Colts at the Jaguars. I'm going to say none, and it's going to end up in a tie.
I think Trevor Lawrence going to do it.
I like the Jags better than the Colts. But I'm going to take the Colts to go against the grain.
Hell yeah.
The Dolphins at the Ravens.
Ooh, Ravens.
I almost want to say Dolphins.
You almost want to say, but what are you going to say?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of... You know what? Tua's gonna go into Baltimore, and he's gonna upset.
Okay. If he does more power.
I know going into this, I'm already losing one game. So let's keep moving. The Falcons at the Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, completely agree.
They're gonna have a good bounce back game, I'm sure. Where is that game at?
The Falcons at the Rams.
Okay.
Seattle at the 49ers.
Ooh.
I'm going after what I'm watching in this game right now. I'm saying Seahawks.
I'll take the Niners. Go against it.
You're an idiot. All right, we're tied for sure. Here's another good one. The Bengals at the Cowboys. Next question.
Bengals.
Yes. The Texans in Mile High against the Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos.
Ooh, got it. First down.
Like hell, that's short as hell. What are you talking about?
That ain't short.
They give him the first?
Yeah,
Oh,
the camera angle's the wrong way.
All right, maybe that was
It's not down the line.
All right. The Arizona Cardinals going to the spaceship. Not the spaceship. The fucking... I don't know what you want to call it. They're going to damn Las Vegas. Playing the Raiders.
I will take the Cardinals.
The black hole, baby.
Trying to get in your black hole.
Oh, my God. I'm going to go Raiders. And then rounding out Sunday, the Bears at the Pack.
You're going to go Bears. I'm going to go Packers.
I'm writing Pack down for you, but I'm also going Pack.
Oh, awesome.
Aaron Rodgers isn't going to let the Bears come into Wisconsin and beat them. 2 Monday night games. We're going to have 2 Monday night games to watch next Monday.
2 Monday night games?
Yeah, 4:15. The Bills and Texans will kick off in Buffalo. Next question.
Yeah.
So we're both going Bills there, and then at 5:30, the Vikings in Philly against the Eagles.
The NFL's going to have 2 Monday night games going at the same time?
I guess.
What is the second one?
Vikings at Eagles.
Probably. Shit.
I'm
going to take the Vikings.
All right, I'll go Eagles because I don't know and I don't care.
I'm only taking them because the Vikings are on the Madden 23 commercial right now.
I mean, that's a good reason. So we disagree. Chiefs, Chargers, agree. I'm just going to kind of go in here and I want to just kind of add and see how many things we agreed on and disagreed on.
If you were starting a franchise right now, who as an NFL quarterback do you want?
There are 7 games we disagreed on.
That's good.
Yeah, it was actually a lot more than I thought we did. Who?
And I'm going to write down my answer.
You're going to write down your answer. I'm going to grab another beer while I contemplate this.
Here's my answer.
See, the hard thing here is I don't know enough. And
about running an NFL team?
Yeah, yeah, I know, absolutely not. I was always terrible at Madden. I even tried to do coaching mode, and I was still terrible.
No, who are you taking as a quarterback right now? A quarterback that is in the league to start your franchise.
Yeah, like right now, today, ages, everything, like everything that we know about him.
Say you were starting an NFL
I'm going to take
team.
Dak Prescott because he's injured, so I can immediately bench him and get Patrick Mahomes. You have to go Patrick Mahomes.
You're starting an NFL team
You have to
in Oklahoma City, and they're going to be called the Thunder.
And then I'm going Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden.
Who's the quarterback?
Patrick Mahomes. I don't think there's...
No, who's the quarterback out of those three? Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant's definitely the quarterback. Brody's your tight end.
Nah, Brody's got to be the
He's
running
got
back.
running back. James Harden's built like a tight
You
end.
can put James Harden at tight end. He's worthless like Gronkowski.
And then Shaq is going to have 5 clones made of him. No, Shaq can't be the center. He's going to have 4 clones made out of him. So there's 4 Shaqs on the line.
Put him at defensive end.
No. Shaq would be a terrible defensive end. He's huge. That's all he's got going for him. You know how slow that dude would be off the line?
He literally can grab everybody like this, wingspan wise.
You know what? My running back's going to be the ice box from the Little Giants. Damn.
He said the ice box. I ain't heard that in a minute.
Had to throw it back.
Yeah, DK ain't
Timo
got
Cruz
no
is
chance
gonna Timo Cruz is gonna be the shooting guard. Damn. Yeah, no, I think Patrick Mahomes is the only correct answer here.
Who are you going with at running back?
Oh, dude, now you're starting to
Fuck with your
because
NFL knowledge.
a lot.
Hey, yo, Louie. What? Oh, he's not here.
Oh man, who would I go with for my running back? I have no clue.
I'm going with Joe Mixon because he's on my fantasy team.
He's with the Steelers?
Nah, he's with the Bengals.
Okay, that's... I'm going Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Foreskin.
Oh! Yeah, dude, I'll be honest with you. I really don't have a good answer for you. I'm stalling really bad right now. Derrick Henry wouldn't be a bad one, but I think Derrick Henry's got like 4 or 5 years under his belt now, right?
Yeah, he's hurt.
He's hurt?
I believe so, yeah.
Like hell he is.
I'm talking about he's always hurt.
Oh, always hurt. I thought you were like right now. Like,
No,
I
he's
hope
not
not, because if not, I got to find a new running back in fantasy.
Yeah, no, I think I did say that he is hurt, but I meant he's always hurt.
Yeah, I really don't have a good answer for the running back thing. I think the easy answer for wide receiver is Cooper Kupp. You know, Nick Chubb would be another good answer. I like me a Nick Chubb. Ah, I bricked it. And that's not why I said Nick Chubb. I actually like the guy.
How about Saquon Barkley?
He's a giant.
My dude
He's a giant.
got me 33 points this week.
I'm actually just happen to see it. 18 carries for 164 yards and a touchdown.
164 yards.
I actually forgot about Saquon. Wasn't he hurt last year for a little bit?
He's been hurt since he came out.
Okay.
The dude's over there squatting 500 fucking pounds on Instagram, but can't show up for a fucking Sunday night game.
Bro, that dude's legs have a wider circumference than my head does. That dude has huge legs.
Yeah.
It's insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane.
Got no brain.
God. What else going on?
No, dude, football has literally taken over, like, this weekend.
Yeah,
It's weird.
It kind of is. I will say, so I'm in my 3rd stint playing fantasy football. I started playing fantasy in junior high, and I really got into it. So I played like maybe 8th, maybe 7th, for sure 8th grade. I really got into it my freshman year of high school is when I really started playing. And I played for probably I'm trying to do some math here. I probably played for like 7, 8 straight years, and then decided I didn't want to play anymore. And I think a lot of like my disdain for football has come from fantasy, because you root for your favorite players or your favorite team or whatever, but then you got to go against them because you're playing against them in fantasy, and then it just becomes this weird dynamic. So I quit playing for a while, came back for a couple years, played a couple leagues. A couple leagues. I've only ever played in one league at a time. But I came back and played in a league that some other buddies were running. Ended up winning a championship. Finally won a championship after like 10 years. And then I wanted to quit then. I was only coming to play that 1 year because it was the typical, like, hey, we need a body to, get 10 or get
That's
12.
how I got sucked in this
Yeah,
year.
so I played that 1 year. I ended up winning the championship, and I'm like, all right, well, I got to stay for one more and defend it. And then it was just a terrible year. I got my ass kicked. All right, yeah, my ass kicked the whole year. So I ended up going into my second retirement. And then last season, there were some other guys that were trying to expand from 10 to 12. And me and Bigar became 11 and 12 in that league. And I started off really good. I think I started the year like 6 or 7 and 0 or some shit. Like, I mean, it might have even been 5 and 0. But I ended up to end the year, I ended up going like 2 and 6 or like 2 and 5. It was it was just a
Steady decline.
Yeah, it was bad. And I kind of wanted to get out of it. But I didn't want, it was kind of one of those last second things. Like, I don't want these guys scrambling, so I'll play. But you talk about football, that was kind of a long segue into this. I think taking all these years off of fantasy, because it was like a 4 or 5 year gap since the last time I played. I'm drafting, and I have no idea who any of these names are, right? There's a few names that I know, and I'm like, oh, the rest I have no clue. But last year, I actually enjoyed watching football again. I hardly pay attention to the fantasy end. I'll dump a player here, pick up a player there. I'm not a big trader guy, but we use the NFL app or the NFL fantasy or whatever the hell it is. So there's an optimize button, right? So you just go in, you hit optimize, and it puts in whatever it thinks the best players are going to be.
Right.
So I hardly even paid attention. I just hit the optimize button on Thursday morning and closed the app out. But I enjoyed watching football. And I think just taking all that time away from fantasy kind of got me back into wanting to watch football again.
I mean, my first year of fantasy.
Now this is your very first year playing fantasy football. That's insane to me.
I've never really done it because I don't know. It's like going against it's going against everything I want to be. You know what I mean? I just want to go in here and look at enjoy the game. But when you do fantasy, you find yourself trying to root for players that you normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I got Ezekiel Elliott on my fantasy football team on my flex for some stupid reason. And I just want to dump him and leave my flex empty.
Yeah.
I don't like having a Cowboy on my fantasy team.
But basically, how my coming into the league was, hey, I need another player like a day before the draft, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, which is kind of crappy, and then you just show up and you have no idea what you're doing. Like, dude, I used to be the guy that would go get the magazine, and I'd read through the fantasy magazine. I'd get on the internet and try to do research, and I just got tired of doing that shit and just being abysmal. I've always been bad at drafting, so doing the random shit this year was actually a lot of fun. But yeah, no, I completely understand what you're saying. Like, you sit here and you need one person to do one thing, and you can't even enjoy the football game because you're so focused on player A getting X amount of yards or X amount of points or whatever, and it just doesn't become fun.
Well, this week I just completely demolished my competition.
I did the exact opposite.
But the funny story of it was like, hey, I want you to play, we can, it's cool, it's no money, whatever. So my first comment was like, if I don't.
Wait a minute, they're going for it on 4th and 5
they
with
have
20.
to.
Yeah, I know they have to, but I kind of feel they're going to call a timeout here.
I don't know why they didn't call a timeout before that.
Yeah,
Idiots.
they just ran off like 8 seconds.
So it was funny because my experience was like, okay, if I don't go in to actually do the draft, because I totally didn't expect to go into the draft, will it auto draft? And my brother was like, yeah, it'll auto draft. All right, cool. He goes, just sign in and everything will be cool.
Yeah.
So I found myself like, hey, I'm going, it's coming up draft time, and I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, oh, this is tight. All right, cool. Bro, I drafted every single player
it's fun, man.
In my league. And so the wife was like, hey, we're gonna get Texas Roadhouse for dinner. Can you go pick it up? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm doing my little draft at the same time. And I told my oldest, I was like, hey, let's go pick it up. So we start going that way, and did he miss that?
Yeah, they kicked it.
Call the timeout though? Yeah, they did. He messed that up. So we're sitting there driving to Texas Roadhouse to pick up this food. And my pick's coming up, and I'm sitting there watching it, who people is taking, blah, blah, blah. And just driving, and my kid's like, hey, Dad, you just passed Texas Roadhouse.
Dude.
So I had to turn around like an idiot. And I'm sitting there, I was like, oh, all right, we can't go in until I make my pick. And then we go in, then we're going to go in.
Gotta be in it out.
Dude, I found myself just enamored with the whole entire thing.
If you thought it was fun doing it on the phone, you need to do one. You need like an in-person draft where you got the board on the wall and you're putting like the little sticky, the little stickers with the names. That's where it's at. And he hit it.
Nope, he missed it.
I spoke too soon. Oh, they're going to lose by 1.
Russell Wilson goes into Seattle and loses.
15 seconds to go. Seattle's getting
and
the ball back.
And it's Seattle's Super Bowl.
Yep.
Because they beat Russell.
They beat Russell Wilson.
Wow.
That sucks. I lost $20.
Well,
until next week. Well, I'm negative 20 for the year. Luckily,
it'll change. You'll be all right.
No.
But
it'll change.
That experience was like, this is actually pretty cool. I didn't think I was going to enjoy the whole drafting experience, and I actually did. So
yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. Being it, just having everybody in a room together, having the draft board up and whatnot, and going, doing it live.
I got to do it that way for sure.
It's a lot of fun. Final score 17-16 in Seattle. Actually, what time are we at? We almost timed this perfect.
47 minutes.
Yeah, perfect timing. Well, there's the final game of the week. I think Russell was a little flat today, but Geno showed out and did what he needed to do to get his team a win.
Yeah, Russell's going to get better. He's just trying to fill out the team. And
oh, yeah, 100%.
It is what it is.
Yeah, 100%.
If this game was week 3, it'd be a totally different score.
The Broncos are upset about something. And then the clock stopped at 3. They
must have called a timeout and is all pissed off because Pete Carroll's always dancing around. Motherfucker's 110 years old and
he's 70. Dude. Pete Carroll was
ACL.
70 years old. They said it before you got here when I was listening to it.
Are you shitting me? He looks like he's 90.
He doesn't look like he's 70 to me.
Yeah, he does.
He looks younger.
Yeah, he does.
I
remember him from when he was cheating at USC.
Dude, he's still cheating at USC.
Reggie Bush is still there with Kim Kardashian.
Oh, my God. Hey, that USC team, or at least those 2 or 3 years.
Oh, Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush.
That shit was wild. Well, Phil, I think it's time to go to bed.
Cue the damn music.
Why you gotta say that, dog?
Because I gotta mess with you every episode. Piece of shit.
I'm just riding through in town. Hey, you got anything to say to the people?
Yeah, no. It's gonna be another good NFL week coming up. So
hopefully
we'll get this all edited up. We will get this all edited up.
I will get this all edited up.
And try to get it out to serenade y'all people's ears.
Damn.
Your earsies. How do you say ears?
Ears.
What if you had 3 ears? How would you say it?
Ears.
What about earsies?
Ears.
Earstickles.
It's still, I was going to say plural. Yeah, plural. It's still plural.
Yeah,
There's multiple.
I'm just trying to confuse you.
You ain't confusing me. I will say, tired. Though, we spent a lot of time in the sun today, and I am exhausted. Speaking of which, you want to go play golf in the morning? Kind of want to go play golf. No?
Absolutely not.
All right, never mind. I'll just sleep till it's time to go to work.
Maybe call me. Call me, maybe.
Hey, this is crazy. I forgot the words. No, thanks as always. It's been episode 17.
Of the Desert Dad Sports Podcast.
Dude, remember we were talking about 10? Like, hey, we're almost at 10. We're almost at 10. Dude, we're almost at 20. We almost doubled it. Nobody cares about your take. Cue the damn music.